won't delete your piece. Because I move my camera occasionally. And so I'm not centered. What you want, Hymnus? What to do? Oh, it's close, surprisingly. Okay. Come on, Fina, come on. Don't you want to be the first player to ever experience the marshal that is Dokoko's bomb basket escapes? Come on. Go on. You wanted to. An all-new combat mode that's more flexible than ever before, allowing you not only achieve pinpoint precise demolition, but also have smart crafty enemies while you're at it. How could you not want to do it? It's an absolute blast. How about no? Just because you spend all your day fantasizing about bombs doesn't mean the rest of us do. Heck, helping you get to getting the prototype in the tabletop game up running already, it counts as some serious overtime. All I want to do now is order some takeout from the Good Hunters and return to the comfortable of my humble abode. By the time it arrives, I'll have finished the last of the laundry and have time to kick back and relax. As for this new boom shaka lacking game of yours, well, next time we're on shift together, I might give it a go. If I haven't already bored out of my mind, what harm could it do anyways? Did you just say the words new and game together in the same sentence? Paimon's curious now. Could we take a look? Wait a minute, is that you? Honorary Knight and their helper in white? You're already here. You're actually here. What are the chances? And you are... mere cogs in the well-oiled machine, the Knights of Favonius we are. It's no surprise that you haven't heard of us, Honorary Knight. Or our faces might have slipped your mind. Perfectly understandable. I'm Fina, investigative teen singles officer and responsible for testing chemical detection equipment. This is my colleague, investigative teen works officer Emtol, who has a, shall we say, rather unique interest in explosives. So she's Klee. Got it. Last time we were changing for dealing with these anglers from Sumeru. Yes, hi. Invading Cinder Lake. That operation just took place quite a while back. Went pretty smoothly. After that, she concluded that relying solely on long-distance bomb equipment had considerable tactical shortcomings, which wasn't effective enough to deal with the certain types of obstacles and cover. She began experimenting with some new equipment. To test it out, we even made some improvements to the Spark Knight's beloved tabletop game. That's right, in recent days we've been analyzing the Spark Knight's combat strategy. I've come up with another way to use bombs. If I were that Spark Knight, the solution would be, if single bomb's worth of explosives isn't enough, use 3. If a lonely jumpy dumpy doesn't solve the issue, throw 3. And yes, increased firepower is a surefire way to solve the problem. But for run-of-the-mill knights like us, it isn't just an option. We must simply compete with the Spark Knight's jumpy dumpties and their boom factor, so focus on improving flexibility and accuracy to make up the lack of power. Our thinking is that if we could create something that would track targets and close enough to lay down bombs, we could strike dangerous targets with pinpoint accuracy and therefore maximize the load. Tracking enemies and laying down bombs, that sounds pretty impressive, but also kind of scary. If Paimon were a Helitroll chasing down a forest bear with her Helitroll buddies and she suddenly a thingamajig popped out of nowhere and threw a bomb in our faces, she'd probably be so terrified she'd faint. That's sad. Can I have one? My hunter's right, those explosives enthusiasts just like me. But with these new devices is still in the early stages of testing, I would like to take some time before it's officially production to use. I'll give you everything I got. Given the condition, experiments in the wild would harm Mondstadt's natural ecosystem, and it doesn't important, and how it is important enough to justify with bothering Captain Albedo, it doesn't seem worth the trouble of applying it for a testing ground. After she took my advice, we settled on a small-scale simulation prototype to test the controls of explosive capabilities. So that just happened, and we thought of an old tabletop game that would be the perfect foundation for such testing. She dragged me to go find Lisa. And thank goodness we did. Lisa's enthusiastic support at Airline end result is amazing. Ta-da! Here we have the game right before your eyes. A top-notch sequel to Dokako's bombastic adventure. After mastering the art of the close-range demolition, Dokako and her special jumpy dumpies are back at explosive vital vengeance, here to follow our commands and obliterate hordes of enemies. Hello, yes. Bear witness to the epic battles between Wita Dokako and Spiky Kingfish as you do immerse yourself in the intense action and joyous destruction while helping us record valuable test data for our new device, of course. So that's the game you've been working on? The latest installment of Dokako vs. Spiny Fish Saga? Yes, can I help you? Looks like the honorary and helper and White are pretty excited about it. Their feedback would no doubt prove invaluable. Can I help you? Stop clawing on my shirt. Thank you. I thought we'd be willing to spend some time with your precious playing. Their precious time playing. It'll be eternally grateful. Can I help you? You're not forgetting someone, are you? Giving us a follow-up to Dokako vs. Spiny Fish story. Wouldn't the Sparknight herself be the most suitable game tester of all? Well, considering that Dokako adventures in the new game would be a course of a true honor. But would make sure that Dokako's Dodoko's bombastic escapades are incredible experience as possible, with few flaws as humanly possible. By such a time this Sparknights get a chance to play. Paimon Scott, you're saying that all the same multiple rules. Not only are we helping you test out your new device, we're acting as game testers, making sure that Klee will love it. Sounds right up my street. The name Klee for fun and games too. Wonderful, now we're getting the explosive house on fire. Wouldn't you agree? Just the thought of watching you guys play gets me so pumped right now. Anyways, let's get the show on the road. You want so much attention. Can I help you? Can I help you? It's been a while since I've done this, so I'm probably gonna be super rusty. Can I help you, Tana Toast? Oh, I'm just playing Bomberman. Got it. Yeah, I'm quite literally just playing Bomberman. Man, this takes me back playing Bomberman 64 way back when. I can literally hear the sounds of him being like, bomb up, fire up, speed up. That takes me back. Bomberman Jitters was probably one of my favorite ones, along with Bomberman 64 and Bomberman 64 The Second Attack. Or how I would often call it, Bomberman Pommy. Good times, good times. Yep, that's the fire up ability. Yep. Just straight up Bomberman. Okay. Trying to make sure I don't accidentally blow myself up. That was kind of always a problem with whenever I played Bomberman. I would accidentally detonate it way too early. And so I would just end up blowing myself up. I'm really enjoying this. This makes me want to play Bomberman. Like, actually. Oh, without exhausting. Okay. I thought I couldn't lose any vitality. I was like, oh, I have to redo the stage. That's fine. I can't wait till I actually get a gaming PC to replay those old games like Bomberman 64 or what was it? Super Bomberman, the Super Nintendo. Because they had the little like kangaroo creatures. Right. Oh, that was awkward. Yeah, that's exactly what I kind of mean, where I'm just like, hey, I'm just gonna immediately blow this up. Nothing could go wrong, and then everything went wrong. Yeah. Yes, Santos, is something wrong? Seems kinda redundant to have the magnifying glass if it's just gonna tell me where all the power-ups are. Well, okay. Guess I'll head for that power-up right away then. If it's just gonna tell me where all the power-ups are, then I don't need to be digging through all this glass. Wait, enemies can hide in the bushes? I don't even think I realized that. That's kinda interesting. Right. Mm-hmm. Yep, this so makes me want to be in the mood for Bomberman. Too bad Bomberman doesn't get that much love anymore. There's another game series where I was thinking the exact same thing. Also like Rayman. I also love Rayman a lot too. But that's another game series that doesn't get that much attention either. Ouch. Oh, they have their own bombs, huh? Yeah, so you're just literally telling me I'm playing Bomberman. Okay. Oh, that's it. Yep. Just straight up Bomberman. Tell me that didn't hit him. Yeah, he did Bomberman. Oh, there's 30 of them now, huh? I should probably play a lot more cautiously then. Nope. Was not paying attention. Yeah. Well, that was super easy and fun. Now I'm in the mood to play some Bomberman. That was really fun. Made me feel pretty nostalgic. Hey, I did all things. Anything else for me? The sports play this explosions roll. Honorary Knight White in Helper in White. How are you enjoying Dodoco's bombastic escapades? I'm happy to answer your questions. Do you feel like answering? Nah. Okay, that was easy. That was pretty fun. Okay. We are going to now unlock this boss. There you go. We got expedition reward first though. I'm trying to remember the other game series where I was like, man, this could use like a lot more love and affection than what it just doesn't get. And I know for sure one of those is Bomberman, because I really love Bomberman. I also really love Rayman as well. He also does not get enough love and affection because he had a pretty great series way back when. I feel like it's another person who was pretty obscure that I was like, I really love this character. But I don't remember. It's not coming to me at the top of my head. Oh yeah, right, teleporting cat. Very interesting music. Yo, this place is pretty. Well, Paimon bets a lot of people can live in a huge castle like this. But of course, and not just people either. Hey, there you go again, saying creepy stuff with a straight face. It's a cat. They only ever have straight faces. I was thinking it's really pretty just thinking about that too. Yeah. Oh, fret not. Surely heroes such as yourselves would dispatch any hitting ghosts or phantoms without breaking a sweat. And what is this? An exquisite box? It seems like a music box of some kind. Still, it doesn't seem to fit well with its surroundings. Good eye. It is indeed a music box, and just like I have knowledge beyond extraordinary cats, this music box has functions beyond most others. Can it speak too? That did not cross my mind. Regrettably, it does not have that function. For now, at least. Anyway, those who lack any mystical knowledge can freely operate the power of the symphony using this box. We will use it. We will have use of it later, I'm sure. Huh? Isn't that because the symphony has gone all wacky that all the townsfolk turn into whatever they are now? So what if Snow presses the wrong button or something? The symphony may even also become more chaotic and become the source of all sins. Wait, what? What sins? Are you okay over there? Peace, now. You need not be so frightful. The symphony is mighty beautiful and glorious once. In essence, that is shrouded amongst golden ideals. That it stows chaos upon the surface is a mere mishap of misalignment, the result of evildoers misusing great glorious power. But here we are, Snow. Surely you would wield its power correctly. You're putting quite a lot of trust in us. That might be more accurate to say that I have no other option. I'm a mere cat at present, after all. Should I wish to use the music box myself, it might prove somewhat difficult. We have spoken this much, now this thing's to test. Remember the strings we got? Those were the truth, the scores in which the symphony was recorded. As long as you place the score in this box, the box shall play its tune all on its own. Ew. That sounds cool. Oh, it's a cute little boat. Huh. It is said that the first terrestrial creatures emerged from the warm oceans, the lands when they were fertile, producing all in abundance. The gifts bestowed by fate were so appealed that it seemed as if the land itself had specifically prepared for them. A moving melody accompanies the swift ship as it cuts through the azure waves. The wind glider gently plucks through the harpstrings, telling its companion here at the end to see if all things to give, till the day comes. Is that it? It's pretty though. It's a pretty happy tune. Paimon's feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. It seems this box still functions. Well now, are we not safe? Wait, are you even sure if it would work or not? Not completely. One cannot judge a box by its cover. Do you not concur? Paimon gets the feeling that you're not talking about the box at all. Never mind that. What should we do now? The chaotic symphony must be here. If we can locate it, we can retrieve the souls that have been taken from the townsfolk. It looks like it, then it looks, wow. Then let's have a look around for stars. A reasonable judgment. If memory serves, this castle has a great many strange rooms. Perhaps they're worth investigating first. Also, the castle's Century Hall plays host of a mysterious stage, though no more plays shall ever be performed there. It was once an entrance to a place deeper underwater still, where the power of the symphony yet lingers. We must go and check for any further anomalies there. Deeper still? Indeed. I wonder what awaits us in there. Hey, now that's not the time to leave us hanging, Oz. You're a surprisingly petty one, huh? Still, before the riddle must be solved, we must first find the clues that await us in the castle. Come on, let us away. The energetic symphony seems to be now destroyed of its civilization. You can use this power to unleash 2 types of sound waves. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I'm going to assume I'm probably going to need to equip that. So what was here? Cement? Books. Okay. Meow meow. Pet him. I can just pet him. Oh, it's so cute. Hey, don't take me for an ordinary cat. But you're a kitty. Do you not want me to pet you? Rude. I've already completely understand everything. Humanity has no need to, nor should they control any knowledge beyond their abilities. In a way, it is not people who pursue knowledge, but knowledge that pursues people. I have an idea. It's one I never mentioned to the Golden Hunter before he left. Why not rebuild the long-abandoned town of Why are you trying to bite me? Petra. We can attract refugees to live there and spread other visions of the legend. This way we'll actually protect the rebuilt seals, and the secrets of this place will be forever. Ooh, a pizza. Hey, it's all devouring narwhal. It's a strange, shiny fish again. It feels like it's been following us from the outside all this time. How weird. Paimon, you have witnessed so little of this world, and yet you find such things strange. Are we not underwater? Is it not ordinary to see this manner of fish about? But this big guy looks anything but ordinary in his voice. I've heard it before. Seriously? You mean from the dream you've had before? This part of the sea outside is like a castle. It belongs to the past. It is something that should have been forgotten. But if one seamlessly calls out to a monster that has been bloated from memory, they might yet jump out and cause trouble. It is wise for us to be cautious. It is for the best that we simply treat it as an ordinary fish. You make everything sound so scary, Oz. Are you just trying to creep us out or something? I simply meant to avoid unnecessary complications. After all, our top priority is to receive the service of other souls, no? It just so happens that the blank score before us simply needs the music box to tune the auto-hermic reed pipes on the other side. But we can still obtain it. Give it a go. Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I don't want to. That's a pretty picture.
Wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Oh, I see. How's it going?
Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
I was the right to trust you. Let me pet you, Oz. It's important. Tell us about your relationship to this castle. You've guessed it already. I reckon in the past I could have changed my form freely. He and I and many of our companions dwelt here. In these days, a new nation had yet just to be born. As far as we are concerned, the possibilities were yet endless. We were organized the classics, researching music theory and magic, in the hopes that we might tame the privileged power and use it upon our brighter age. Those possibilities would come lost to us. I alone remained. Us. It's fine. These things happened a long time ago. Okay. Okay, bye. This place is pretty cool. Lizard people.
Whirling snow! Kami-sato out! Sumetsu! Ha! 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 Collecting rare and exquisite treasures. Yes, this seems suitably sophisticated.
Damage score. Seems like a music sheet. Several chunks missing. Man, I'd love to have a house like this. That'd be super cool. Underwater, hidden base, all that good stuff. Lastly, found no notary promotion treasures other than nothing but more a dozen ancient brick brack from storehouses. If that golden hunter said it was true, then the blink we intentionally saw has long since sunk to the bottom of the sea alongside Copulium. Most of the lyrics in the Grown Troop are not. Regardless, we have not the time to retrieve all the relics now. Our current priority is to seal this place. We mark the location of the relics on this map. Perhaps someday. Okay. Oh, lizards. My lizard. Is it me or does anyone else like the old terms like bric-a-brac or like gizmos and gadgets and whatchamacallits and things like that? Or is it just me? So it looks like I have to find the missing books to possibly put them back. But I don't have them, so I have a missing book. I might go over here at the beginning. Oh, what's this? Nope. Well, did not mean to clock that, but well. Because I have not collected any of the hydraulic hills yet. I wanted to have them all out so I knew where to start to look, but... Is this the stage where you spoke of earlier, Oz? The Paimon's eyes deceiving you, or is it the mural on top moving? It's kind of spooky. That terrifying power could not be escaping from here. Could it be Oz? Hey! Oz! Oz! Are you spacing out? Meow. My apologies. I was distracted for a moment. Did you once perform on the stage? Is that why you're feeling nostalgic? Or something like that? Did you play a cat? It seems unlikely. I might have, or I might not. It's all in the past either way. Utterly irrelevant. What matters now is the scent of discord I smell in the air, as though some presence, one that might makes me uneasy. once visited this place. I fear that specifics may only be ascertained once we perform the score here. There's one here too? Paimon didn't notice. We may have seen some scores shaped like strings, but they have not shaped like murals. One such before you. Oh, so the pictures are moving because it's an actual score? Yes. Do you not find a blank score before? It's now time to perform it. Please do the honors. That armor looks cool. Not only do we have the same hardy skin, but our veins flow in the same divine essence. We share the same wisdom and melody, the same will. Well, something's coming out of the mural. It's been too long, dear friend. How many years since that day? 500? Thousands? Still, time matters not to us at all. You may be still in the small body for now, but I recognize you as an instant. Are you tired of the battle and decide to give up rat catching as a new hobby? It's you. What is he exactly? A monster? A ghost? Or it could be the real Dark Lord? Dark Lord? Pah! Barbarians remain barbarians. I see. Ignorant of their own ignorance. Boethius of Rumia. I am therefore Harmos of Phobos. You need not introduce yourselves. I have no interest in the tales pleaded by you primitives. You know this a rude fella, Oz. I do not deny it, but need you be so foreman, connoisseur? Connoisseur? Conister? Do these years of service under our Sabados, our god king, matter so little to you? The past is the past. I do not know how you, these souls, have long been shed or have manifested, but it seems that chaotic symphony is what you're doing, and none other. Cease, return the souls of those who live in the present, and go back to the shadow beneath the depths of war where you belong. This is my final warning to you. Oh, and what then? Will you continue wearing your mask of hypocrisy, traitor? Will you shut your eyes and ears from another millennium? Millennium puzzle? I just got done watching Yu-Gi-Oh! And holy shit. 24 episodes. Long as fuck. But you have not noticed, have you? Why the melody would break its bonds at this time and affect the present? Why my strength has been giving me the might to open the gate from the depths where it allowed me to manifest? The power of the sea urges. The return of Phobos is imminent. Phobos? Yes, indeed. Over these thousands of years, I already bonded my soul to a shattered Phobos. The omniscient enigma is the great power that has finally descended once again, and it is not wished for us to fail to accomplish. To repeat the past, to give the ancient tragedy an encore, nor have I ever wanted to sacrifice innocent lives. Is that so? Well, not that it matters. The world I have you defended is coming apart as the seams. People of bygone times you see before you shall return to their rightful places. Fontaine's existence is a mistake, one we shall correct. When the oceans swallow it, aroma shall rise from above the sea again, and its light shine over the land. It is because the primordial sea. Do you barbarians even know of its existence nowadays? You're the mistaken one. We should have assaulted this into a new nation thousands assaulted thousands of years ago, but it was warped. It was you who warped them into puppets of ancient hate. Rather, Phobos is true or false as long as my will is not dissipated, your schemes shall not succeed. What do you mean to say? You should abandon your honor and integrate to these mere insects? How could I ever allow my kin to return to this bag of decaying flesh and become slaves to fate once more? Seems like that the millennia have not led you to accept Ramona's downfall. If anything, you should have grown more absent still. Perhaps it is your stubbornness alone that requires quite similar. I thought the long years have reminded your will once to stand by your side. You betrayed the tribe that birthed you. You betrayed Rumina. You may have become the Golden Hunter, but you have not removed the brand of the Cerberus that marks you still. You always remain Romanian. Ugh, dialogue. Remains have long ceased to exist. Save your delusions. The world of old has passed anyway. Of course. Or so it is meant to be. But for now, the barrier between past and present has faded. If you insist on becoming the enemy of the ancient realm and sealing me once in the cage birthed beneath the waves, with these fontaines you wish to protect, yes, all of predecessor shall be buried as once. Huh? Wait, no, we can't let that happen. That is not to you, insolent savage. When the time comes, your lowly flesh will be rendered as dust, but your souls will join with ours in the next step of the evolution. We shall bestow you to eternal resilient bodies and may never suffer mortal pain. You should have words of gratitude, I will hear them. Why, thank you very much. That's not something you should be thankful for at all. Just like those puppets who dance as you perform these pliable slaves and servants. These poor children, anything you have stripped from them. Have you speak such conviction? All things have their price. Personal options are but refuse to be discarded by a higher class beings such as I. Besides, as I see it, they're ideal for humanity, adhering early to perfect order. You're absolutely nuts. And despicable, too. Despicable? Ha! That would even call the connoisseur as someone 1,000 years ago then? By comparison, this is nothing. But patience. We should have a good long talk. But not here, no. We shall speak beneath the deep waters, at the deepest bowels of our ancient realm, where everything began. The realm awakens. You are here, the sole survivor of our fallen realm, the sole Romanian left with free will. And you left us. Far long ago. You must return to us and listen to the lamentation and anger of long years. Perhaps then you shall be more receptive to my symphony, the arrangement of Phobos. You will await the royal city of Romea, in the dubious Aurea, where Sabitos held his melody. I will, of course, extend the appropriate hospitality to the souls of the present before your arrival. Should you remain resolute and the time comes, your souls will naturally receive their release. And as for you, you're not part of Phobos' plan, and yet the Great Symphony shall not. The Great Symphony shall in no wise cast out any audience. Do you enjoy the passing prelude I have prepared for you? If fortune provides favorable, we shall meet again. Oh no, they're evil.
Hold the line. My apologies. Ha, yeah. Ha, ha.
Oh, holy shit, they have lives.
Ha, yeah. Unthinkable. Yeah. Ha, ha. Ha. Allow me. Whirling snow. Yeah. Ha. Yeah. Yeah. Ha. Ha. Yeah.
come alive. Come forth, brothers.
Let's move out. Take flight. Embrace the ice. Whirling snow.
Easy. Let's shut them up. What do we do now, though? If we're to save the souls of the town people, we're gonna have to head for the Doomer's area or whatever. The super rude duper air guide talked about, right? You might recall that we weren't invited. Since when have we ever needed invitation to crash some bad guy's party? Alright, from what I say, it seems like they have known Oz for a long time. They say they worked in Cebos or whatever. We need to have a good talk before we go. Cassitter. If you have anything you'd like to ask me, this time I should tell you what I know. Tell us about Romania. That's where you and that rude fella are both from, right, Oz? You've heard that name before. It seems to be an ancient nation. Very well. The story begins before the court of Fontaine, as you know it was born. As Sebetos, remnants found the nation above the high sea as Fontaine, and the ancestors of the present-day Fontanians named them the Dark Lord Ramus in their terror. Before it sank, this body of water was part of the Great Fontaine Lake, and the location where the capital of Romania was sited. As such, these waters have the same properties as those of Fontaine. So we're actually in the ruins of Romania now? Indeed. But where the tale differs from commonly told stories is, the people of Romania were no ordinary humans like Fontanians. Rather, they were a new race. Their bodies were cast of stone, with archer for blood. They gave such bodies in hope that they could escape our prisons of rotting flesh and fate. So you're telling me the golems I just killed are Romanians or whatever? That's not fucked up at all. His great vision is that he should grasp the power of the symphony and therefore escape the shackles of Fortuna, becoming the masters of our own destiny. So the statues we just saw on the way here, those are your kin? Precisely so. We just murdered people. I fear that they have long lost their free will, however, becoming mindless slaves, worse off by far the humans of old, easily perishing though they are. Wait, in that case, why are you a cat? I'm a cat, for now. And one's will and soul are more important than one's body. Are they not? Regardless of what Sabatusa give me new life. We were possessed all of the high sea, countless cities, palaces, flowers, flowing wine, and yet fate found us all the same. After returning to the deepest depths of the sea, the famous used ichor to create imperishable bodies for those instilled who prophesied future did not change. Our God King believed it become human souls could not escape the gravity of fate, and so he wrote the symphony, a music that could weave destiny. He believed that through this he had found a way to escape fate, but instead the path led him to utter darkness, step by step. In the end, the entire kingdom sank to beneath the waves as though it had been smote by divine judgment. No. I fear that he didn't even foresee such an outcome, though all the same it was happened. If you have anything you'd like to ask me, now's the time. Tell us about your impudent friend. Right, he called you Cassitter or something, right? Aren't you called Aura, or something? Just as I entrusted you, just as I may traverse many bodies, I have many names. Of course, this is all thanks to Sabos, who is separating myself from the great symphony. Weren't you planning on puppeting one of us at some point, were you? Meow. Meow meow. Well, who would have thought such a cute little cat would consider doing something so horrible? Hey, wait a sec. Does that mean you're not even a cute kitty in the first place? Well, that may be. Snow, you're used to playing a courageous savior, are you not? I, too, played the role. I know well, albeit in an unfamiliar form. Back in Barthos, he was not always evil. He once played normal Harmos of Rivia, and the sole survivor following the great great catastrophe that befell. The original purpose of the Golden Castle was to unify our surviving kin and prevent the catastrophe. Why am I so bad with words? Catastrophe of the rising waters from ever occurring again. But inevitably, Barthados had his own designs. While I and my companions ranged across the land, struggling almighty to contain the power of the primordial waters, he used his elegant tongue to sway those who remained. He intended a fell ritual that aimed to restore the shattered symphony and recover the ruined realm. To this end, he did not hesitate to dissolve the will of our kin and plunder the souls of Fontanians everywhere. Many rulers and nobles became his pawns. Plautus newborn lay at the brink of destruction. To stop him, who had by now clearly became a monster, I could only forsake my name and become those who hunt phantoms, resisting them along the Fontanians. Bitter was the conflict before we were at last able to seal him at the sea and had devoured our nation. That's why he names you traitor. I followed Sabius precisely because he has shown me that the golden dream, a land where prejudice and difference were no more a land of justice and freedom. But that's why it became of a record sank, and no more of a dream. I would rather be called a traitor than tribal on our ideals. I swore upon fate I would serve as the bear between past and present. Thus I did, became the spirit keeper of our ancient land. So I guess Mr. Impolite is a pretty stubborn guy, huh? Even after being beaten up and sealed, he's still looking a way to break out and cause trouble. I've had the thought if the evil lingered in him, his soul would be long breaking. He would remain not in the disturbed notes of a symphony, played to strife. Never thought he would wave his shattered self into the symphony, and thus gaining mastery over it. The discord and dissonance of now emit from those waters have now regained the extension of his power. If we were able to defeat him, we must await and hear the moment for his soul fragments have gathered around one body. Let's hear about the symphony. Where should I begin? The symphony is a human memory of the persona woven into a melody through musical nation, creating a song in which human souls can dwell and have their wishes fulfilled. That way, to master the symphony, it is our master fate in that the secret of the great golden bee syllable, the prophet who survived the previous cycle, imparted. The Sebos who created the symphony poured these melodies into on summer ichor, and it helps that all might control their own fates through playing that music. He overestimated us. I feared that his deeds terrified us. The people could not bear the burden of fate, and they begged their God and superiors for guidance. At the request of the people, the Sabatos wrote all the melodies into the grandest melodies. This new symphony would bring us the greatest of happiness. His name was Phobos, but it did not bring what was promised. Indeed. You saw how it all ended, didn't you? Had the greatest subtitles plan worked out, the symphony would have been woven a melody of utmost gentleness for us all, an eternity that would last 1,000 years and beyond. But something went wrong. Besides, the subtitles themselves only said superiors to harmless have changed Fabio's melody. And Bartos was an excellent harmonist. So something happened, it changed the melody, and everyone panicked, they didn't like the melody or something. You tell the strange dream you had before. Yes, those were indeed the memories left by whom I have sworn, the subtitles the god King Ramus. Though I do not understand how you're able to see them. But I do not think you need to worry. If this chaotic symphony was enough to control you, you would have done so long on the surface. But that's not happened, yes? Speaking of which, why is not the estate affected? Is he just specifically gifted? I do have some idea, but it might be the best to await the right time to speak of that. Oh, here we go again with the cliffhangers. Just don't forget to tell us, alright? In any case, if you've seen the things now, it means that if some fragment of Sabato's will and memory remains in this underwater symphony. Long millennia have I searched, and if you could touch some more of these numbers, perhaps I would find the answers I ought to see all this time. The great waves could not hurt a god, even should their crests scrape the very skies, and yet Sabdos appeared without trace with our nation fell in the depths. He would not sit idly by his nation and his people drowned in blood. So where did he go? Or is his passing rumor a true death knell? Oh, I think that's everything. Very well. If there's anything else you wish to know, don't hesitate to ask. Guess we're heading to the Demis area next. So we meet that rude guy, right? That's going to be dangerous for sure, but I will continue to guide you. It is all after my homeland. Though it may not have sunk into the very bottom of the sea, I still may have still, after all this millennia. Or so I believe. Cat's out of the bag. Shall we encounter difficulties, you may count on me. But do not forget I am far stronger than an ordinary cat. You know, every time Paimon remembers that you're actually an ancient person from thousands of years ago, it feels weird calling you Oz, but your full name is way too long, so let's call you Monsieur Oz then. What do you think? Is it polite enough? A name to me is nothing more than a label, but as this represents your acknowledgement of it. Let's move out. It won't be too bad to keep your rude friend waiting when the townspeople can't wait that long. Let's head back over here. I want to see if I can put the book into the shelf. Well, I have a book, but I don't know where it goes.
Take flight!
Maybe in here? No. Hmm. I checked all the areas over here. Oops, sorry, cat. Don't I have a new book? Well, I thought I did, apparently. The performance has failed. Is it because I... Tap to unleash. Oh, sorry. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought I had to hit him, not run into him. This is really pretty. Oh no. Okay. I actually need to focus for this then. Good to know it doesn't instantly fail me. Nope, that was easy. Once I figured out what to do. Nice. Performance complete.
I shall treasure this good fortune.
Right, I should probably change my team if I have to do some fights. To fight some more of those golems. The other team won't work. Is there anything you'd like to ask? I've got nothing. Do we just jump in then? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. Oh, he's in a bubble. Nor the Demis Bathos, escalated Thermos the ancient, in the chord of the most sacred, benefit symphony is a great Savos, in the Lumen Atamanami, they're shut in for the day. No one enters and no one leaves. Therefore the empire of our God King for human civilization. It's the whale. Where am I on the map? Oh, okay. It's a completely new area. You know what? I might just do my dailies and call it for the day, because I am getting tired. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Music's really nice though. Boop. Boop. All right. Yeah, but tomorrow will be more Bloodborne. I might try to wake up a bit early and stream something else. Maybe like some Slay the Spire or something, just for a little bit. But Bloodborne would definitely be tomorrow.
This realm...
There we go.
If you ever...
Where are my dailies at? There's one. Alright, this should be pretty easy. Oh, I forgot to switch back to my other teams so they can get the friendship. Because I'm trying to max out everyone's friendship. My God, does it feel like it take forever. Yeah, it does. How high is their friendship? 9, 8. Almost there. Leave me alone. I want to do my dailies.
Rest and Reven! My apologies!
Alright. Let's go beat up some people.
Take flight! Whirling snow!
Hurry up and die. Man, it'd be so great if they increase the stamina cap again. But I don't think they ever will, unfortunately. It just kind of sucks.
Hold the line! My apologies! Yeah! Ha! Yeah!
Heard me get out of here. There we go. Right, last daily. I'm gonna call it for the night because I'm getting tired. I've been awake for a while now. Ugh. Welcome. You have a daily for me? Quimble. See you, Pallid? gas. You're not the person I was trying to talk to. For sure. Oh, I'm so tired. Wow. Hey Sarah, I got your fee. Can you finally give me a promotion? I've been doing this for a while now.
Add Astro. Thank you for
Alright, well, that's gonna be it for the stream. You might catch me early in the morning playing some Slay the Spire for a little bit. Maybe an hour or two. But, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Meow.